In this video, I'm going to be showing you the ultimate guide on how to get huge pets on Pet Simulator 99. We're going to go through the easiest to the hardest ways on how to get a huge pet. There will be a little stamp in the corner depending on how hard the huge pet is to get. Make sure to like and subscribe, and let's get straight into the video. Okay, so the first method is extremely easy. The first method is go to my Discord server. The link will be in the description. We do speed giveaways where we give away huges very fast. As you can see, 1 times random huge, only 4 minutes. Normal giveaways usually last a day, but we give away some really good stuff. There's better giveaways, there's booster giveaways, there's donator giveaways, there's Titanic giveaways, and we have proof for every single giveaway we do. So that's how you know it's legit. If you want a really good chance of getting yourself a huge pet, go ahead and join the Discord server, link in the description. The next method is medium. You see what's behind me? These are huge eggs. So basically, you can randomly go ahead and hatch these while hatching the best egg in your area. You can even get these from events. And the reason why these are medium is because this isn't easy to get. You don't usually go by past one of these, and you don't get them that much, but you still can get them quite commonly if you open eggs quite a bit. I'd recommend getting huge hunter book and the luck game passes, and make sure to put on obviously luck potions and luck books if you want the best odds of getting one. Me personally, I have opened up over 20 active huge pets, and obviously it's not a crap ton, but you still get them occasionally, and it's really nice when you get one. The next one is actually easy, and the method is events. Literally every time there is an event in Pet Simulator 99, you want to go ahead and go to the event, and most of the time there's an extremely easy way on how to get a huge pet. So right here is the pet games board. I don't really know what this is called, but if you put in some tokens, you have a really good chance of getting a huge pet. My friend literally got 5 of these in one singular try. And also down here is the Combine-O-Matic. You can combine regular pets into obviously other regular pets, and then those into huge pets. And this is a really good way of getting huge pets. I can guarantee if you grind this new event enough, you will be able to get yourself a huge pet. And this goes for every single event Pet Simulator makes. Every single time there is a new event, go ahead and complete the entire thing and go check out what the easiest huge is. Because most of the time, the huges in the Pet Simulator events are extremely easy to get. And the next method is actually easy, and it is behind me. Yes, gifts. As you can see, these are gifts from every single event in Pet Simulator 99. Well, not really all of them, but still, as you can see, gifts are really easy to get, and not a small amount. You can actually get a very big amount of them. All you have to do is grind the events, and from these gift bags you open them and you can actually have a very good chance of getting huge. I would not be surprised if I actually hatched one right now. Okay, let's see. And yeah, we didn't get one, but it is still quite common from getting from the gifts. And time for the first hard one. If we go over here to the supercomputer, we can see the pet Daycare. When you put in pets, you can go ahead and claim your pets and get rewards. And some of the times, well, not some of the times, on really rare occasions, you will be able to get a huge pet. But also, if you do it quite often, you can get yourself some diamonds. So I still recommend doing this. And you can get some other cool stuff like huge eggs. So that's pretty much it. The next method is actually behind me. There's 2, the spinny wheel and the crystal chest. They added a new huge pastel deer to the crystal chest, and the same old huge for the spinny wheel. The spinny wheel is really annoying. You gotta keep doing this. I'd personally set up a macro if I was trying to get one from this. It is quite hard on getting this, so I'm gonna put this at medium because this one is extremely hard, and this one's kind of good. So that balances out to a medium. And obviously from this one you have a really good chance of getting a huge pet, but if you were telling me this like 5 months ago, this would have been like one of the easiest huge pets to ever get. I literally just opened 100. Where did I not get anything? And also you can do this for other areas. There is also the tech chest and the tech spinny chest. Here you can get a huge cycroot cat which is also a newer one. Let's go ahead and try and get some. Yeah, wait, this is interesting. We're getting nothing. Oh yeah, they fixed the notifications. And obviously this one's extremely hard. To even get a huge to pop up on this is extremely rare. Oh yeah, and there's also a Void World chest and a Void World spinny wheel. Obviously there's this huge void alien. This ain't new, it's quite old, but still, if you have some extra keys, go ahead and try your luck with the spinny wheels and the chests. You might get a huge. Oh damn, we have a huge in the wheel. If I get this, you gotta like and subscribe, bruh. Now I'll get to the forgotten ways, but they are still extremely easy to get. So these are like old events and I mean old worlds that still exist but nobody really uses, but they are still really easy to get huges on. This is the prison world. As you can see, you can earn prison keys from random drops in this area, and with the prison keys you can go ahead and open a cell and open this up, and you have a very good chance of getting a huge pet. I would recommend using gold keys in this area because it gives you a way higher chance of actually getting a huge pet. Me personally, I've hatched around 5 of these, and I'm pretty sure a lot more people have hatched a bunch of these, so go ahead and try your luck over here too. In the Obby World, there is a seashell machine. From drops, aka the seashells that are dropped in this area when you obviously breakables, you can get the summer gift, which also has a very good odds of getting a huge pet. I can guarantee you I won't hatch one though, because I literally have absolutely no luck in this game. That's what I've expected. I've literally hatched 4,000 exclusive X with no Titanic. And this is the hacker world. You can get a huge from this chest over here. This is quite a new huge because obviously a new huge was added here because the old one had too many in existence because the damn huge was too common. So how you get these keys is simply from breaking breakables, and you can just go ahead and boop. And obviously I didn't get a huge because I'm the most unlucky person on planet Earth. But luckily you exist and you can go ahead and try your luck on the hacker chest. And this is the Millionaire World, where you actually have a really good chance of getting the huge elegant eagle right here from these tickets. You may ask me, Shy, how do you get these tickets? Well, there's an NPC over here. Buy raffle tickets. You can obviously go ahead and buy a bunch of raffle tickets, enter the raffle, you know, or you could go ahead and buy them from other people for way cheaper. Me personally, I'm just gonna go ahead and buy a crap ton of them because I got that bread. And now let's go ahead and enter, put in all of my tickets, go ahead, enter, and now we have a 30% chance of actually winning a huge. These are actually really good odds, and obviously this is damn near guaranteed 30%. I'd personally test my luck if I have some gems, and you could get your first huge pet. This next one is extremely hard, but still it's a very unique idea, the Millionaire Rates. You see this turtle over here? This is the hardest thing on planet Earth to get. So how you get it is simply by joining this thing and just keep on risking. So here you have a 5% chance of losing, you go ahead, go through. And now you have a 10% chance of losing, you go ahead and go through. And obviously, when you hit the clown, that means that 10%, yeah, you're kind of out. And you have to get to the last stages of this damn thing, which is obviously a 90% chance. And obviously, I don't think anyone's getting that lucky, but it's still a really cool thing to do if you have some spare time. This is the Kawai World, a very interesting world where you can go ahead, go through a Tokyo alley either this way or that way, get your huge pets to go ahead and break all of these. Obviously I can break them without any huge pets, and now you have a chance of actually getting a huge pet for an hour. I'm pretty sure there should be a multiplier somewhere. Yeah, it doesn't say the multiplier, so I might have to go ahead and no eggs here. So apparently there's only one egg, and you have really good odds of actually getting this huge pet right here, but you can only hatch it for an hour. That's the downside. So every hour you gotta go ahead and break these chests and hatch this. I'd say this is quite hard because, well, obviously a huge pet ain't not easy to hatch if it's from an egg. And yeah, also comment the word 11 if you are still watching. This is the elemental world right here. Personally, my favorite world in the entire Pet Simulator 99 series. So if you go ahead and go over here to this NPC, you can see pet cubes. Pet cubes are a very important thing. You go ahead and buy as much of them as you possibly can, and this is practically Pokemon. You can go ahead and find a huge from one of these right here. And my favorite bit is in the last area. If you go ahead and break this chest right here, there is a really good chance of a huge pet spawning. And obviously when there's a huge pet spawn, you want to go ahead and throw the damn pet cube. You can also get more pet cubes by breaking breakables in this area. Obviously there might not be a huge right now because it is around a 50% chance every time you break a chest. So we did not get a huge. Obviously we would have gotten a notification if we got a huge, and if you catch that huge, you obviously get that huge, and you actually have really good odds if you have the right pet cubes. Obviously you can get a rare huge and a super rare huge. I'd say the rare huge ain't even rare. That it's kind of common. Once this update released, I got like 20 of them. This is the next area, and this huge to actually hatch is pretty hard. If we go over to this egg, you can see this huge. I don't really know what it's called, but all I know is nobody has got it. Actually, a bit of people have got it, but it is extremely rare because nobody actually hatches this egg, and that's why it actually costs a pretty penny. Most people forgot this even existed. Me personally, I forgot this existed, and I'm happy I forgot this existed. This huge is actually not easy to get. This is Doodle World, my second favorite area in the Pet Simulator 99 series. If you go ahead over here, we can see a cat, ducky, monkey, tiger, and dragon. So this is practically just a battle. So if we go ahead and press E, you get the doodle tokens from breaking breakables in this area. You go ahead and press E, and then you just have to go ahead and spam tap this button right here and beat the bot. Obviously, if you do beat the bot, you'll get more points. And once you are done actually beating all of these, you get a final reward of this gift bag right here. And from that gift bag, you actually have a really good chance of getting a huge pet. And yeah, I would honestly not really recommend doing this because this honestly takes a lot of time to do. Obviously, clicking, getting more points, and all of that takes quite a bit of time just for one simple bag. And once you have actually beat this dragon, you go all the way back down to the cat. So I'd say it is a completely utter waste of time. And now I'm gonna show you the hardest huge pet to ever come out in Pet Simulator 99. But if you do get this huge pet, you will instantly become one of the richest players on the game. So if you go ahead and go to the first world, classic Obby, go here, go ahead and die, and then instantly press on the home button, you will be sent down here and then to the Stairway of Heaven. So basically in the Stairway of Heaven, then you obviously just climb up these ladders. And you may be thinking, Shy, how the hell are you gonna get a huge pet from climbing ladders? There is a extremely rare occurrence where at the end of these ladders there is a huge pet. But it is extremely rare to actually get. You have to climb for a long time to actually get a decent chance of getting it. That is why only 3 of the huge golden angel dogs exist in the world. The next method is quite simple and effective if you have enough secret keys. So obviously you're gonna have to need some secret keys, and you want to go to area 15 at Spawn World. And what you want to do is go ahead and press this E button next to the tree and go ahead and go over here. Once you're in here, there is some crazy deals, guys, crazy deals. So most of the time it should just show you some rainbow swirls and old boots, but occasionally you will get a huge pet from one of these. There is going to be a absolutely free huge pet. Imagine it right here, boom, and free huge pet. But this happens really rarely, so I would not recommend doing this, obviously, because it's quite rare. Unless you do have quite a bit of secret keys, you can spend some time actually getting this. It is not the easiest way by far, but you can get some actual good stuff occasionally from the crazy deals. But most of the time you're getting rainbow swirls. And I bet most of you guys forgot about it, because I forgot about it. A chance for a huge Poseidon. If you enter the fishing area, obviously at spawn, you can just go ahead and go fishing, and you can actually pretty occasionally get a huge pet if you're actually locked in on actually fishing. So all you really need to do is just tap, and you get some cool free stuff. Obviously, you can go ahead and set up a macro to do this for you AFK, and you can actually get quite a bit of pets. This is why you see a bunch of bots with a bunch of huge pets. Obviously, they get a bunch of bots, go ahead, fish with a lot of accounts, and get a bunch of huge pets. And right here is the dig site. This huge is actually really common to get nowadays. Obviously, there was a other huge where you could also get, which was way rarer. You can take a look and see how many I have right now. There are 58,000 in existence, and this is by far the cheapest huge pet you can get. It's actually really common to get. All you have to do is go over and just go ahead and dig. And if you go ahead and dig and find one of these chests like this one right here, boop, you go ahead and open it, and you have a chance of getting a huge pet. Obviously, the deeper you go, the more odds you actually have of getting a huge pet from one of these chests. There are, see, there's a new zone, boom. And if we mine a little further, there's going to be actually a new zone. There we go, and the more you dig down, the commoner it becomes. Is that even a word? Commoner? I swear it ain't. And also there are Obbys that actually have a chance of getting a huge pet. I'm pretty sure with every single Obby in the game, like this one right here, the pyramid Obby, every time you complete the Obby, you have a chance of getting a huge pet. I didn't know this for the longest time, but now I actually know this. And if you obviously enjoy doing Obbys, you can go ahead and do every single Obby you can in like around 10 minutes, and you can have a pretty decent chance of getting a huge pet. The chance isn't the greatest, but it is still quite good if you're trying to get yourself a huge pet. And this right here behind me is the fire unicorn, or whatever it's called. I don't really know what it's called. Fire horse. I was damn near correct. You can find this in area 45. You can go ahead and go here and get a bunch of pets and go ahead and break breakables. Obviously, you have to break the first couple of chests, and then there is going to be a breakable area in just a second. Now here, a breakable area, get a bunch of pets to go ahead and break these, and you have a pretty solid chance of getting one. Not much people actually do this. I don't see much people actually getting this huge pet, but still is a huge pet nonetheless. This one's a little bit rarer. That means it's a little more pricey and costs more, so I'd try this if I was you. There are also advanced dig sites and advanced fishing areas where obviously you could get better huge pets, and you can get them way faster than from the regular ones. Also in area 87 there is the lucky blocks. This is a chance to get a huge chroma lucky. there's only 28 in existence. All you have to do to get this huge is grab a bunch of pets you have and go ahead and break these. And obviously you have a chance to get a huge pet while breaking them. You have 15 minutes time, so you don't really have to worry quite a bit. You also get a black lucky block every 10,000 points you collect. And you get these rainbow lucky blocks that give you a lot more points than usual. And when you get a black lucky block, there is a way higher chance of you actually getting a huge pet. And now we are gonna go ahead and go over to the tech world methods. And now in area 109 in the tech world, there is a diamond wheel. So if you go ahead and go over here, you can actually spin a wheel to get a huge pet. This costs 100,000 diamonds per spin, so obviously it ain't cheap. I got a boot for 100,000 diamonds, and I got a mini chest for 100,000 diamonds. This is obviously a pretty good method, but obviously it's gonna run you a lot of diamonds, and I mean a lot if you're actually unlucky like me. Look, I'm just getting boots, bro. I'm just getting okay, we got something that isn't a boot. Yeah, crippling gambling addiction. Don't waste all your diamonds on this, but still a pretty good method of getting a huge pet if you have some diamonds. This is the chest raid in the tech world, obviously. As you can see, at 12 PM and 10 PM CST, you have a really good chance of getting a huge glitch cat. So this opens in 2 hours and 20 minutes. I would show you how it looks inside, but it's nothing out of the ordinary. Yeah, the chest raid, look at that cat. Yeah, that cat is quite common to get, and obviously you need to be here at the exact time, do the damn thing, and you'll have a pretty solid chance of getting a huge pet. I'd recommend. And this is the claw machine. In the area 143, there is a claw machine. Chance to get a huge arcade dragon. If we go ahead and go into this arcade machine, as you can see, the claw, 1 token to play, earn tokens from random drops. So you get these drops from literally just breaking breakables in the tech area. So as you can see, you can go ahead, boop, and what I would personally do is aim for the higher ones. Don't mind this clock going down, just make sure you position yourself well to get eggs, because like if you don't, like there's a little bar here, you can use this, go a little this way, just use angles, trigonometry or whatever it's called, use that if you go to school. There we go, and obviously boop, there we go, and you actually get a egg. And from these eggs you actually have a very good chance of getting a huge. Obviously the higher the percentage on the egg, the higher chances of actually getting one you have. As you can see, question mark, question mark, question mark. If we go ahead and open this, I can guarantee you I won't get a huge, but if you get quite a lot of these and higher odds, you can actually get a huge. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm an unlucky bastard. For the next method, you're gonna need treasure hideout keys. These are not expensive, but you have a very good chance of getting a huge electronic cat. This was actually the most common huge pet to ever exist at the start of the update. Obviously, if we go ahead and use this and we go into the area, we have a bunch of breakables. This was actually the most common method of getting a huge pet. Obviously, I think it's still quite good right now. Obviously not the best, nothing really that good compared to the events, but this is still a pretty good way of getting huge pets while no events are running. And if you're still watching till now, drop a comment 20. I want to see how much people are watching this far in. Let's go ahead and check our mail. I do this every single video. My username is ShyBRB if you want to send me something for the next video. Can I have a huge? I watch your videos and I am sub. That makes absolutely no sense. You sent me a huge pet to ask for a huge pet, so I'm just gonna go ahead and send this back. And here it says, take my last huge of my inventory. Zombie RL. I don't really know what that means, but thank you so much for the huge fluffy cat. Love your vids. Thank you so much. I'm Sunny. And I think you should give this away. Guess what? I'm gonna give this away in this video. If somebody's still watching, go ahead and comment your username. I'm gonna give a random person that comments their username this huge slasher sloth. And we have a buff doge. This guy is named Sigma Boy. Well, I'm the proud owner of Sigma Boy now. This person gave me a firework. Can I get a shout out to the Green Frog 65? Hello, I love your videos. You are the best. Thank you so much, Lewis. Alright, let's get on with the video. And now for this method, I'm going to show you it's actually cracked, overpowered. It is called auction house flipping. So basically, you see the auctions over here. Sometimes huge pets go for extremely low amount. As we can see right now, it's going for a pretty decent amount. But you could go ahead and swap servers and try find somebody selling it like a huge for 1 diamond and just go ahead and bid on it. As long as you make profit, that's what matters. Because you can always randomly find huge pets for extremely low amount on the auction. I found like some really expensive stuff and sniped it for really cheap. Bro, can this kid literally get out of my sight? I'm unfriending him. I'm just trying to record a video! And also remember, you can always do the same thing with booths. If you see an insanely cheap pet, make sure to always buy it. But don't forget, always check cosmic values, because sometimes huge pets are extremely inflated. If you see, oh, there it is, look, a huge for literally 1 diamond. Literally what I've been telling you. And you can literally occur with and find these randomly. See, it's at 3 diamonds now. So as I was saying, you can find some cheap huges and sometimes huges for extremely cheap. Yeah, I'm unfriending this guy. And another thing you can do once you've accumulated some wealth on the game is invest. Investing is a really good way to gain passive income in Pet Simulator. As you can see, I have invested 3 billion into huge eggs, but these were worth way less when I actually bought them, and I'm hoping for them to go off the market so people can't get them anymore, and then it's going to become extremely rare. And you can do the same thing with exclusive eggs. So you just wait for a new exclusive egg to drop and then wait for it to go way down in price and then just go ahead and buy it and then sell it for way more once it's actually like rarer. As you can see, these eggs actually go for quite a bit, but unreleased they were extremely cheap. As you can see, this elemental egg is damn near 6 billion diamonds. Obviously, you have to wait a long time to do this. Investing is not a fast process. Or you could just go ahead and ask one of your wealthier friends for a huge pet. Let's go ahead and trade them. And let's go ahead and ask them for a huge pet. Can I have a huge pet, please? Yeah, sure. Oh, there we go. We got a huge pet. Now see, if you really have some kind friends, they will actually give you a huge pet. And obviously, if they have multiple of them, you know, if they're wealthy, if they have a crap ton of huges, you're really likely to get one. And another good method you could do is go to the supercomputer and go to the huge machine. If you have spare exclusives, obviously you can go ahead and make yourself a huge machine thing. But obviously make sure to not spend too much on the exclusives. As you can see, these are 12 mil for 3 points. That is not worth it. Make sure to get a bunch of cheap exclusives and then make a huge egg, because that will actually put you in profit and you can actually sell it for some profit. So if you go ahead here, scroll down to like a cheap exclusive. Let's go ahead, find one. I probably not find one because there's like a million bajillion of them, but just find one for like 1 mil, get 100 of them, boom, that's 100 mil, and the egg costs 200 mil, so you've made yourself 100 mil profit. And for the next one, obviously you need to go to the index right here and go to rewards. Sometimes here in the rewards you can actually find a kind of a rare gift called the Adventurers Loot Box. This is a thing you can get a active huge egg, you can get a huge butterfly, you can get a bunch of stuff from this. And let's go ahead and open one just to see if we can get one, because this actually has some pretty good odds. 100 keys. That's and another very good way you could get some huge pets is, well, it's not really the trading terminal, but if you go to items, you can see the first thing is the high peg. And if you don't know, every single update we get these high pegs, and the high pegs are depending on your rank. So I would recommend getting your rank up to max, obviously. And then every single update you get 30 free high pegs. And these actually have a pretty good chance of giving you a huge pet. Not the greatest chance, but still you could get it every so often. And also there's this feature that you definitely know. It's called Clan Wars. If you get into a top clan, you can get either a rainbow huge, golden huge, or a normal huge depending on your ranking. Also, if you get top 500, you get a clan gift, and from these clan gifts you can get a huge pet. This huge pet is quite common to get because me and my friend have gotten quite a few of those, not gonna lie, from simply just being in the clan bell, opening them up and actually getting them. So if you're in a top 500 clan, you have a very good chance of actually getting a huge pet from the clan gift. And also, clan wars are extremely not good for your mental health, please. And I forgot to mention, back in the hacker world, there are some portals in the corners right over here. You want to find the corner with the chest. You want to go ahead and break these with your pets. There we go. Once you have broken all of these, obviously it's going to take a little bit of time to break all of these. After you've broken all of these, you're going to have to go ahead and break the big one in the middle. The one that you can't break right now. And now you break the chest. This is gonna take probably a minute or two. And as you can see, there's a 10-minute timer. The multiplier here ranges from 5 to 100 times. And this egg, actually, it is pretty common to one of these griffins. And as you can see, you only have a 10-minute timer, so make sure you use these 10 minutes very wisely and non-stop. Actually grind this one right here. I switched up the avatar for these last two methods. See, these last two methods are gonna be the absolute easiest and the best ways to actually get a huge pet. One of them being the most common method, but, well, obviously only the rich do it. And the other one is how I and a bunch of my friends got their first ever huge pet on Pet Simulator 99. And obviously Pet Simulator X too. So I'm gonna tell you about the first method. As you can see, if we go ahead and go over to the Rap Worldwide leaderboard, we can see a bunch of rich people on this board. And you may be asking, how are they so rich? As you can see, billions on billions, sometimes even trillions. This person even has 10 trillion diamonds worth of pets. And you're probably asking, Shy, how do you accumulate this amount of wealth? Well, it's quite simple. What they do is a simple tactic called trading. There's a little button right here that is called trading, and you just go ahead and trade people and only accept offers that benefit you. You may be asking, well, that is extremely common, that shouldn't work. Well, it does. literally proof. Look at the rap leaderboard. And also, a bunch of YouTubers make videos on how to trade and their entire journey from like a dog to a Titanic. You can go ahead and watch those videos there just to see how they made it from absolutely nothing to a Titanic, just to see the whole works, the whole mechanics of actually getting into trading. Me and my friends actually got rich on Pet Simulator with this method. I mean, I literally have 2 Titanics and too many huges to count. I'd recommend watching my friend Dynanuke's videos. He used to make a bunch of videos on his journey from a dog to a Titanic on Pet Simulator. As you can see, he kind of quit a bit ago. I don't think he quit. I think he actually got the Titanic. And you can look at his entire journey on YouTube, literally from him starting with a huge dog. I mean, trading isn't the hardest thing to do. You just gotta have time and find the right people to trade. It really isn't hard, but it also consumes a little bit of your time. If you just find the right people that want the right pets at the right time, you could get a extremely good offer. I've seen people overpay for huges. I've seen people overpay for Titanics. I've seen people overpay for stupid little small things, like these boots and rainbow swirls. So yeah, if I was you, I would go ahead and try out trading. It is honestly, it get fun to some of you people, because I found it very fun trading back in Pet Simulator X. I kind of stopped in Pet Simulator 99 because I got wealthy enough to like stop caring about how much value I have on the game. And now the next method is how I myself got my first ever huge pet. And a lot of my friends got their first ever huge pet the same way. You see, when you go on YouTube, sometimes occasionally you people streaming. And obviously there are a bunch of scams like this 10,000 Robux giveaway. You should not fall for these types of scams. Obviously they are just looped streams that give absolutely nobody any Robux. But I would go ahead and try find a Pet Simulator stream. And if you find a Pet Simulator giveaway stream, you actually have a pretty high chance of getting a huge pet. Because content creators on Pet Simulator 99 don't really pull much views on their live streams. Like my friend over here, Distinct, he does a bunch of huge pet giveaway streams. You could go ahead and tune into one of his streams once he's live. You could also go to another one of my friends, Elias's streams. He does a lot of huge pet giveaway streams, and he actually gives away quite a lot in his live streams. Same with my friend IBZ Trades. He obviously does a bunch of giveaway streams too. IBZ Trades. I wonder where he got his value from. Trades. You could also go to Legitimate Plays live streams. He actually streams quite a bit, and you have a fairly good chance of getting a huge pet from one of these streams. And he streams quite a lot. Is this an 11-hour stream? And also my favorite Pet Simulator 99 streamer, Chilled Moon. As you can see, they also do giveaways. Obviously, do not harass any of these content creators into giving you huge. That will not help you. So if they don't do huge pet giveaway streams, don't go in their chat spamming like please the huge giveaway, because that will just make them not give away any huges at all. You gotta remember that these people are also human too, and they can't just do huge pet giveaways all the time. Also, you could do the exact same thing but with Twitter giveaways. As you can see, I do a bunch of Twitter giveaways and a lot of other people do as well. If we go into the Pet Simulator tab of x.com, as you can see, a lot of people are doing huge pet giveaways here, and I mean a bunch. Practically every single person on these Twitter posts is doing a huge pet giveaway of some sort. So I would go ahead and join the Pet Simulator community. Obviously there is a bunch of huge pet giveaways you could enter for absolutely free and try your luck, obviously. Also, another big influencer that does a bunch of huge pet giveaways, sometimes even Titanic giveaways, is Sizzle's Jelly Queen. So I'd obviously look at some of their tweets. As you can see, they're giving away golden doll cat here. This is a Titanic giveaway winner and stuff like that. So if you're still watching till the end, I want you guys to not tell anyone this, but comment comment me and put your username, and I'm gonna be trying to give every single one of you guys a huge pet that does. Thank you for sticking to the end of the video. I really appreciate it. Make sure to like and subscribe if you actually helped you out on getting your first ever huge pet. And yeah, bye. Yeah, that's cringe. I can't say bye properly. Bye. 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 Bye bye.